What's going on, y'all? Or should I greet y'all like my man Omar Gooden used to greet people when he played the character of Mo on Smart Guy? Hello there, right? Now, what's going on, y'all? So look, everybody knows that the Diddy trial is the hottest thing smoking right now. First of all, let me say this. Before I get into that, I've been meaning to make this video all day long, but there's been some construction going on in the apartment complex that I stay in. They've been fixing on the roof, so it's been nothing but hammering and nailing and sawing all day long. And I didn't want to get on camera and be talking, and y'all can't hear me through all of that, which let me know I need a microphone. Two, I need to move to a house. So I got to get my hustle on for real. So I can, because yeah, it was really irking me because I wanted to talk to y'all and I really couldn't because I thought it would be done. All of the construction will be done by a certain time. It is now 8 o'clock and they're just now finishing up for real. But anyway, as everybody knows, the Diddy trial is what's popular in media right now. Every platform and every social media platform and all of that is being talked about across all the different platforms. People are giving updates about everything, so on and so forth. So, for those who don't know, Kid Cuy, rapper Kid Cuy, he recently took the stand to testify against Diddy, right? And he testified basically that Diddy broke into his home and then set his car, blew his car up, right? All because Diddy was upset that Kid Cuy was dating Cassie, Diddy's former girlfriend at the time, right? Diddy's ex-girlfriend. He was upset that Kid Cuy was dating Cassie, and he said, I got something for you. And he wanted to play the Joker, allegedly. I have to say allegedly. He wanted to play the Joker and blow up Kid Cudi's car and break into his home and all of that, right? So Kid Cuy testified to these allegations, basically, that I'm saying. He basically said Diddy did these things, right? And so after he takes the stand, we see commentary from specific rappers, okay? Two rappers in particular. One individual, Young Thug, Thugga, right? Thugga gets on Twitter and says, damn, Cudi a rat, LOL. And he deleted this tweet now. But my first thing was, brother, you just got out of some goddamn trouble. You don't need to be saying nothing about nobody snitching, telling, none of that. You need to stay far, clear of any type of street criminal talk. Leave that alone. You even got a stipulation in your probation where you can't even discuss any type of street stuff in your songs, right? So you need to leave all street and criminal talk alone, especially when it don't even got nothing to do with you. And then I thought about something else. You haven't even spoken about a rapper that's on your case and the snitching allegations against him, right? I'm talking about Gunna, but you speaking on Kid Cuy and all of that, right? A person who's not even a street rapper at all. I want to reiterate that. Kid Cuy is not a street rapper at all, right? So he's being held to these street rapper standards, so on and so forth, which is silly as fuck. You feel me? And I'm going to get around to all of that too. But I'm looking like, Thug, you ain't even spoke on Gunna, but you speaking on Kid Cuy? Why are you in that business? That don't got nothing to do with you. And then why are you even talking about street stuff when you were just involved in a RICO that you just got off from? You just got off from a RICO. You don't need to be talking about no street criminal activity at all. But I don't know. I don't know what brothers, right? So then Glasses Malone, aka G Malone, California rapper, he gets on X or Twitter, whichever you call it, and he says some things, right? He says, I think this is before Kid Cuy takes the stand. He says, let's see if Cudi keeps it hip hop tomorrow. ... Now see, we have fucking lost the plot as a people. All right? Now, I remember Glasses Malone when Bun B got his house broken into and Bun B spoke to police and law enforcement and all of that. He was standing up. G Malone was like, Bun ain't no snitch. People broke into his home, violated him, something along the lines of that. I'm paraphrasing, but he was all for standing with Bun B in this situation, right? In that situation when some intruders broke into his home and all of that. And I think Bun B was firing back at him and all of that, but he still got involved with law enforcement and told law enforcement what happened. G Malone was like, oh no, we ain't calling Bun B no rat. We ain't doing that. I think I remember that, right? But now when it come to Kid Cudi got to keep it hip hop and not say nothing. Why? Why? Kid Cudi is not a street rapper. He is not engaged in any business with a criminal enterprise. Him and Diddy are not opposition where they going back and forth. Him and Diddy are not both street dudes and they going back and forth in street warfare. This is not Lil Durk versus NBA Youngboy and then one of them telling on each other. No, Kid Cudi does not even make street music at all. And I know what G Malone would say, well, hip hop is derived from street urban culture, right? Hip hop is derived from black culture, black American culture, and black American street culture as well combined, right? But every person that is a rapper is not a street dude. Is not a street dude at all. Every person that's a rapper is not a street person, right? And G Malone them be trying to blur the lines between that. No. Cudi raps about depression. He raps about not anxiety, but being lonely. He raps about drug usage from his pain, from his depression. He raps about the drug usage from his pain, from his depression, his insecurities, right? And he raps about taking drugs to prevent himself from harming himself, right? To prevent him from harming himself. He talk about all of that, right? Drug use, depression, insecurities, happiness, trying to find happiness, all of these things. Cudi don't rap about coming up to a block and clearing a whole block out with an AK-47 or with a Draco. He don't do that. He don't rap about sliding on ops and selling dope to the whole neighborhood. He don't rap about gang banging and calling everybody a bitch if you ain't cut like this, that, and the third. He don't rap like, oh, he the toughest dude around. He don't do none of that. So why is he being held to these same standards? Because he's a rapper, G Malone? That don't make no sense. All right? The man had his car blown up, allegedly, by Diddy. Allegedly. You know what I'm saying? I gotta keep saying allegedly, even though I think Diddy did that shit. But you know, y'all know how YouTube and stuff work. And then got his house broken into and all of that. Right? And he like, yo, I got violated. And this dude tried to violate me all because I was romantically linked to his ex. He found out Kid Cudi and Cassie was kicking it when Cassie and Diddy broke up for a little minute and he lost his fucking mind, right? Now, why isn't Diddy being clowned out for doing all that shit about a girl that broke up with that he broke up with? Why isn't Diddy being looked at as a goofy or a cornball for blowing up a man's car? All because that said man is now romantically linked to the woman that he used to be with. Why isn't Diddy called a clown for crashing out like this about a woman that's no longer his? Why is he not being clowned for that? Why is Kid Cudi trying to be the butt of these street rappers' jokes? Oh, let's see if he keep it street tomorrow. Bro, get the fuck out of here. Then G Malone says this. He says, Y'all keep saying Kid Cudi is a civilian, yet he raps about doing every illegal drug under the sun. I'm gonna repeat this because I stuttered. G Malone says, y'all keep saying Kid Cudi is a civilian, yet he raps about doing every illegal drug under the sun. Brother, just because a person engages in drug usage and raps about it, that makes them a street dude? That makes them a street dude, a criminal, and make them a part of some street warfare? What the fuck? Huh? So Kurt Cobain, Ozzy Osbourne, Elvis Presley, Amy Winehouse, they were all street individuals. They were street dudes and street women and all of that. They were street because they rapped about drug or sung about drug usage. Because they made songs about drug usage. Now they street. That don't even make no sense, G Malone. It don't. It don't make no sense. Like, what world do we live in because people rap about drug usage that make them street? Currency rap about smoking weed all the time. And Currency will tell you he's not a street dude. And he said when he was younger, when he was making them songs with Cash Money in them, rapping about clearing a block out with an AK-47, he like, yo, that's not me. You can tell that's not me. I'm not a street guy. Wiz Khalifa rap about using drugs. Is Wiz Khalifa a street dude? Hell fucking no. And no, he's not. You know, but it's just so funny. A lot of these, I'm wondering, why are they picking this with Cudi? Why are they trying to take this, oh, you ain't street with Cudi shit? Why? Why? What the fuck about him make y'all want him to keep it street? You feel me? Is it because Cudi wore a dress and had makeup on and all of that? Well, Thug has worn plenty of dresses and had his nails painted and all type of shit. But I guess it's cool because Thug do it because he was really in some street shit. I don't know. I don't know. This rapper shit. It's something else. And the rule books for everybody, it's quite skewed and everything, man. But it's like, man, not Kid Cudi a rat. This is not a dude that's engaged in any criminal or street activity. And once again, when I hear people say stuff like, oh, this is hip hop and all that. Kid Cudi rap about depression. He raps about finding happiness. He raps about insecurities. He raps about taking drugs from being depressed and taking drugs to try not to harm himself because he feels down and disappointed in himself and so on and so forth. He rap about, you know, trying to find a place of happiness and a place of serenity. So what are we getting at, man? Again, we have lost the fucking plot, and it ceases to amaze me, man. The stuff that people in their mind, they make okay. They make okay. You know what I'm saying? Because how can you say it's okay for Bun B to go ahead and corroborate the police? And it's perfectly fine. Let me make this very clear. Bun B cooperating with the police after somebody broke into his home, perfectly fine. That's what you're supposed to do. He protected himself and his wife and his family. Yes, tell law enforcement what happened. Okay, a lot of this stop snitching shit is silly as fuck. But G Malone will give the pass to Bun B, but won't give it to Kid Cudi. And Bun B done rapped about street shit all his life. Cudi don't rap about none of the street shit Bun B be rapping about. But now Cudi got to keep it hip hop. Man, you give it. So really it's like you want to give Bun the pass because Bun the OG. He's the legend. And you don't want to give Cudi the pass. I don't know why. Because Cudi wore a dress and stuff. It's silly. A lot of this shit is silly to me. And the way the snitching rule is applied to the wrong people and all that. Like, again, to me, no snitching mean, listen, if you a street dude and you're engaged in street warfare and a criminal enterprise and you get caught, don't tell on other people that's involved in business with you or tell on even people that's even against you because you got caught. You got to sit down and be accountable for your consequences and take your lick because you knew what came with being in the streets and running around engaging in criminal activity. If you want to be a criminal, you know, being a criminal comes with doing jail time at times, right? It can come with that. You know, that's what I mean. Being a snitch is not telling the police, hey, man, it's a dude out here violating little girls on this block. Hey, man, a dude broke into my home and tried to, you know, take everything from and try to take our lives in here. That's not snitching. You feel me? They want everybody to not tell. Like people that's not even involved in criminal enterprise, nothing that's not even involved in gang warfare. Everybody got to stick to this code. And sticking to that goddamn code like that, all criminals will be able to run rampant and do what the fuck they want to do and keep on having victims and violating everybody because y'all want to stick to some code and some shit that don't even apply to these individuals y'all trying to hold to this code. These street rules don't apply to Kid Cudi at all, but you want to make it apply to him. That's crazy, man. It's kind of like I remember the Boondocks had an episode called "Thank You for Not Snitching," and Rummy and Ed Wunsler, they were Ed Wunsler III. Y'all know the white guys played by Samuel L. Jackson and Charlie Murphy. They were robbing everybody in the neighborhood, taking people cars and all of that. They even took Granddad's car, and Riley knew about it. Riley is the young boy with the braids on the Boondocks. and he refused to tell on his friends, right? Because Ed and Rummy knew Riley was not going to tell, they stole his bike. And Riley about to cry, and he said, and they told Riley as they were riding off on Riley's bike, they said, "Thank you for not snitching, you dumb motherfucker," right? Since you don't want to tell, we're going to take your stuff. Thank you. We can violate you in peace as well. So it's just man, these rules and shit is just silly. But G Malone and Young Thug are out of their goddamn mind. Kid Cudi has every right to tell what happened to him, how he was violated, how this man Diddy was willing to crash out and lose his fucking mind because another dude macked his old girlfriend. Diddy get the pass for having a fucking tantrum and a fit and want to just blow up stuff because somebody talking to his ex-girlfriend. Same way, well, Chris Brown didn't do this, but y'all was ready to, y'all give Chris Brown passes. I keep bringing this up. Every time somebody was talking to Carucci, Chris Brown threatened him with gang activity. He talking tough as hell on the internet to him, crashing out, ready to fight and whoop on Tyson Beckford and what's my man name? Victor Cruz. Anybody dating Carucci, he ready to fight and snap. He ready to just lose his goddamn mind. And I'm like, Chris needs a goddamn father figure or somebody, an older gentleman, and tell him, brother, calm your ass down. That woman got a restraining order on you. She don't want you no more. You got to go find you a whole new woman. Leave her alone. Everybody was, man, Chris crazy, man. That Chris got that crazy love. Whatever his goddamn zodiac sign. Y'all motherfuckers with zodiac signs kill me. Y'all be... Man, you know he a this. He a Virgo. He a this. So you know that love is unhinged. Man, get his goof ass out of here. Same thing with Diddy. Get his goof ass on. So goof ass on, boy. Trying to out here crash out about this woman. The woman done with you. She don't want to be with you. She want to go talk to Kid Cudi. Cudi ain't your mans. Cudi ain't your homie. Cudi ain't your partner. That wasn't your day one homie. That ain't your guy. That ain't your homie. So why you mad at Kid Cudi? Because you don't want nobody to hack Cassie. Nobody can hack Cassie. But you, huh? So why your ass on trial right now, Diddy? Machiavelli Mills TV. I'm out, y'all. Peace.